Gleason's Landing Recreation Area in the Manistee National Forest is located just outside of Baldwin, west of M37 and south of US 10. Gleason's Landing is a very popular area for trout fishermen as it is on the Pere Marquette River. As you first approach, you have a pay area to pay $5 for day use parking in a small overflow parking area. As you head further into the campsite, you find a billboard with fishing information and a map of the river. But before we check out the river, we're going to head into the campground itself. First, I wanted to come over to this outhouse because the door was propped open and the door should always be closed, but a good opportunity to check out this outhouse. Close that back up like it should be, and we will head over to the campground registration board. As we head over to the registration board, it is $73 a night for a group site, $20 a night for the single-use sites, and as I noted earlier, $5 to park in the parking area. So $73 is a pretty hefty price for a group site, $20 not so bad for a tent site, but it should be noted that these are walk-in only sites. You cannot bring your camper, trailer, or RV into this campground. It simply does not have any access except for walk-in sites. The blue hand pump is freshly painted and it actually took quite a few tries before water came out. But the water that did come out was nice and clear water. We're going to take a look at the first site here, which is group site number 1. It is kind of situated right at the beginning of the campground, so everybody that comes and goes from the campground will be walking through that. This is plain regular site number 1, so this is not a group site. Going to scan over this campsite here. They're nice shaded campsites, kind of tucked away under this nice pine forest here. Campsite number 3, another good sized site. They do all have bear poles, fire rings, and some of them have multiple picnic tables, whether they're a group site or not. Here's a quick look at the river right behind site number 4. Beautiful little river here. Very cold water, so it'd be great to filter from if you preferred to filter as opposed to use the hand pump. And it is also great for trout fishing in this area. However, you'd want to wade upstream or downstream away from the campground. Quick look there at another one of the outhouses as we head up the path back to the boat landing area. This is definitely a boat landing for canoes and kayakers. I suppose you could back a boat down into this, but it's certainly not very deep. You would only want to row or paddle your way around. Even a small trolling motor would more than likely scrape bottom through here. Here's the typical signage on the river for Gleason's Landing. The next landing was an hour away. And then a closer look at that fishing information. And then the neat river map that they put up for you. It is spot number 7 where we are at here on the map. Bring that into focus here a little better. Spot number 7 there is Gleason's Landing. And then we are going to pan over and take a look at this parking area. The parking area here just to the right of the boat landing is just for campers that are staying in the tent-only sites. There is no other parking available except this spot here.